Hey everybody, it's your big homie Aliens reporting live from the mothership. Gotta be Legend TV, and today we got Street Fighter 5. This is the provisional review, right, for PlayStation 4. We're connecting to the servers right now. This is live recording, live review. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, just as much as I am. Here we go, Street Fighter 5, and stay tuned. We will have details in regards to the contest I'm going to be running for the upcoming DLC, right? This upcoming March, Alex from Street Fighter 3 is coming to Street Fighter 5. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Street Fighter 5. Top right corner, right, you see where it says Aliens, right? And under that, it says 81 LP. Now, what is LP? LP are league points, okay? Those are points you accumulate for matches you've won online. All right, so right now mine is fairly low, but yeah, that's okay, man. That's what we play the game for, right? To get better. So ain't no crying over here about that. Next to that, you have Z. Z is Zenny. All right, it's real money currency to buy items online. All right, it's going to be either characters or outfits, right? Capcom will be selling in the future. F. F is fight money. All right, fight money is money or currency, in-game currency, right? That you can accumulate for doing different tasks in the game. All right, offline. You can go ahead and gain fight money by completing all the story mode objectives, right, for each character, right, each match, and then of course through survival, right, for completing each difficulty, you can go ahead and gain fight money. Now the characters, right, they'll cost 100,000 fight money, all right, and the costumes, if you want to buy the outfits, right, for all the characters, it'll cost you also 40,000 fight money. Now speaking of story, let's go into story. Character story, tutorial, costume settings, and story voice settings. But let's check out character story. All right, these are all the characters in the game. Now, some characters will have 3 matches,
The motto
some
is
will have 4,
huh?
and some will have 5. Now, story mode is very short, and it's very easy. Take you 20-30 minutes tops to complete it if you're an experienced player. Uh, but in regards to the content, yes, it's very little. Capcom has promised to release more content right in June, right? A full-fledged story mode with difficulty settings that you can change. They might be implementing that before, but it's not official just yet. But a lot of people are upset about this, and I can understand why. Right, the $60 game with maybe $30 worth of content, or maybe even less. But give Capcom some time, guys. They're all working on the story mode. Right, there's a reason it's not in the game right now. There's a reason they, decided to, add it to the game later. Give them some time. I'm sure it's going to be good. Right, it is what it is right now. Let's continue. Versus, if you have any friends, right, that want to go in and play with you, right, this is where you want to go in and play. Enter versus mode, pick your characters, and make it happen. Options, standard settings, sound settings, screen settings, credits, and other settings. Now, if you have a fight stick, this is where you want to go. Pick that option and get the cracking. Message log. All right, any in-game notifications that you've received in regards to fight money you've gained, right, or any leveling up of characters you've done, you can go ahead and track that there. Survival mode. Now, this is very interesting. Easy, normal, hard, and hell. All right, now the first 3, easy, normal, and hard, right, if you complete them, you can unlock all the outfits for that particular character. Now, easy mode is 10 matches, normal is 30, and hard is 50. If you complete hell, right, which is 100 matches, you'll go ahead and unlock a special title for your character. Challenges right now is blacked out, right, that's going to be available this upcoming March, right, and I'm also sure that they're going to go ahead and allow you to gain fight money through the challenges that you complete once that's available in the next patch. Training mode speaks for itself. If you want to go in and train in the Street Fighter 4 OG training level, you can go ahead and do that here, right? Go ahead and practice your combos, practice your spacing, right? Then, if you want to go ahead and practice some different strategies, you can go ahead and do that here too. Or if you just want to mess around, go at it, have some fun. That's where you want to go.
Battle settings.
Battle settings. Now, this is very important, folks. If you're going to be playing online, ranked, or casual, and you want to change a character, you must come to the screen and change it here. Or when you're playing online, make sure you pick battle settings as the option to go ahead and change your character. Here you can go ahead and change your favorite stage and your favorite title, or anything you might want to go ahead and do. Capcom's
Fighters Network.
Favorites, any players you've played with, right, online, right, that you want to go ahead and have saved for future reference. If you want to go ahead and play them again in the future, you can go ahead and track them there. Any replays you saved of your gameplay, right, anything you might want to go ahead and share in the future, you can go ahead and track that there. Anybody that you might want to go ahead and challenge online, if they've given you your PlayStation Network ID, you can go ahead and look them up here. Any replays you might want to search from other players, right, if they've given you the name, you can go ahead and look that up here. And your ranking, where you stand amongst the rest of the players in the world. Battle Lounge is a private tournament practically. If you want to have a little tournament with your friends, you can go ahead and set up a room here. Ranked match speaks for itself, right? If you want to get better, like I mentioned, you can go ahead and play online, play ranked. All right, you will gain and lose league points, but think of it like this. Remember when you were a kid and you had to put quarters every time you lost? Well, this time you ain't losing quarters, you're just losing league points, and that's better because you ain't losing money. So think of it like that. It's the best way to get better. Go ahead and play some rank. Now, if you want to go ahead and get your feet wet first, if you're fairly new to Street Fighter and you don't want to go ahead and risk your points, I understand. Go ahead and jump on casual. Go ahead and practice your craft, get better, because the only way to get better in Street Fighter is by playing other people. Now, a lot of people, are upset because arcade mode is not available, and I can understand why. We're so accustomed to it, right? Especially for the price tag of the game. Like I said, $60 game for maybe $30 worth of content, but this game is a work in progress, guys. Capcom has promised no other iterations for the game, so this game will be constantly updated. So due to that, I can live with it. I can understand that. Now, like I said, a lot of people are upset about arcade mode, right? They like to go in and challenge the computer at the hardest difficulty, and that will help you get better. But for the moment, right, I would recommend casual or ranked matches, right? That's the only way to get better right now is by playing other people, right? Please remember, right, Street Fighter is easy to pick up, but it is hard to master. If you want to get better, as I mentioned, the only way to get better is to play other people. Different strategies that you'll experience, right? You need to have that exposure if you want to get better. So, if you want to ever get challenged while you're playing single player, you can go ahead and make that happen here, ranked match or casual. And here's my favorite feature of the game. PlayStation 4 and PC. What does that mean? Cross gameplay, right? So anybody that's on PC, you can go and play it through your PlayStation. So if you have any friends, right, that are just PC enthusiasts, they're those master PC race guys, there's no excuse now. All right, bring your sticks and we'll play online. Fighter profile, right? You can check different statistics of your player online, right? You can see the records here. I have no shame, so I'm not afraid to show what I've done. It's the only way to get better, right, guys? Different statistics for your character, right? That you can see right now, level 122, player level, right? He is my favorite character. This is Ryu. And that's pretty much it, right? That's the main menu, guys. That's a breakdown of the main menu. Now, stay tuned, right? We are going to go in and jump into some gameplay right now, but we will also reveal some details in regards to the contest I'm going to be running, right? 3 lucky people, 3 lucky players, right, will receive $10 PlayStation Network codes, right? So they can go ahead and use that towards the purchase of Alex or whatever they might want to go ahead and use. I'm just doing this so they don't have to spend their fight money. Right, they can go ahead and use these $10 and go ahead and purchase Alex if they wish. Right, so stay tuned. I'm going to reveal some details in regards to the contest. I'll give you one hint now, though. It's going to be based upon the names of the characters. As you can see, guys, you got some gameplay footage right here of the game, right?
It's very balanced, very smooth. Right, if I had to go ahead and rate it, 5 stars, I would probably go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5. Right, of course, there's always some progress that needs to be done, right? Some changes that need to be done in terms of balancing, but right now the game works very well. Right, you can see the graphics, right, the sprites, very, very beautiful game. Very fluid, right? If you're going to be using a fight stick, right, as I mentioned in my first video, right, it's very simple to go ahead and pull combos out now. They have enhanced the window time, right, in regards to combos, right? There's plenty of time for combos, right? So it's a lot easier to pull them off, and it's a lot easier to pull them off with a fight stick nowadays. So this is just some gameplay footage, right? What's going on, right? Right now we got on screen Law versus Ryu, right? The online gameplay. In regards to the contest, those guys, right? In regards to the contest, what's gonna happen is this: I'm gonna go ahead and offer 3 $10 PlayStation Store codes for 3 lucky players. Alright, and this is gonna be what the contest is about. Based upon the names of all the characters in Street Fighter V, including the DLC characters, with the letters that spell out each of the names, there are 4 words that are synonymous with Street Fighter. And these 4 words, right, are synonymous with gameplay and synonymous with story. Right, so there's 4 words that can be created or spelled out with the letters of all the characters in this particular game. Now the first 3 people that can respond to me via YouTube and via YouTube only send me a message on YouTube. Send me a message on PlayStation Network or any other outlet, your message will not count. Only message me through YouTube. The first 3 people that message me the 4 words that I found in association with Street Fighter, based upon the letters of the characters in the game, the first 3 people will receive the codes. Now, you have 2 weeks from the moment this video has been posted, and today is February 26th. You have 2 weeks to get this done. However, if for whatever reason the character Alex is released before the 2-week period, you have until the day of the release. So, get to cracking, read the rules below. Good luck. We'll follow up, and I hope you guys can figure them out. This has been ALIANZ. Enjoy my channel. Like the video, subscribe, take care, and God bless everybody.